What's going on, everybody? Doc, Average Gamer Guys, back yet again for a little bit more Rocket League action. And you guessed it, today we're following it up. We're cracking some more golden eggs from the 2020 current 5th anniversary special event. So super excited for that. In addition to that, before we jump into the eggs, we're going to talk about 2020 infographic that Rocket League put up on a post the other day. Thought it'd be kind of a cool thing to take a look at. Just see some of the numbers. It's always interesting when a company will post that stuff, as well as some of the highlights for the last couple of years from the game. If you've been around the game for a little while, I think this was kind of a neat way to reminisce and just really see how the game's evolved since its inception, which I thought was pretty cool. So we'll jump into that, take a look. As always, before we do that, thank you guys so much for the support. If you're clicking on this, sit back, relax. Thank you guys for stopping in. If you're new, please do hit that subscribe button. If you enjoy the video at all, whether you're new or old, please hit that like, throw a comment down below. We do really appreciate that stuff. It also really helps from a YouTube algorithm standpoint, and we just continue to appreciate all the support that you guys have shown us. So thank you, sincerely, thank you guys so much for that. In addition, if you are stopping in, if you really enjoy just hanging out with me and you want to have an opportunity to chat, we're streaming pretty consistently each day on Twitch, right around 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, playing Rocket League and a whole bunch of other games. So please stop in, give us a follow over there. All the links, you'll see them rotating kind of in the bottom there of the corner of the screen, but all the links for that stuff is down in the description below. So be sure to give us a follow over there on Twitch. And again, the Discord's huge. We do a lot of chatting over there, and you'll always know when we're going live if you follow us on the Discord. So got to put all those plugs in, and without further ado, let's actually jump into that infographic first. I think that would be a really interesting thing to take a look at. So this was posted on the 7th, so just the other day, and it really talks about the last 5 years of Rocket League and just kind of how the game has progressed, some of the major milestones. We'll jump into it. It's crazy to think that, one, that this game is 5 years old, and it's continued to evolve, it's continued to grow, and that's pretty cool, and continued to get a lot of support, which is crazy. A game going on 5 years that hasn't had basically a new version of itself put out, just gets consistent updates. It just talks about the longevity of this game, especially when you also think about that they're getting into their 10th, I think it says. They're getting into their 10th season of RLCS, which is really, really crazy, and also really awesome. So, you see here again, RLCS 10th season. You've got 14 competitive seasons if you've been around since basically the iterations of that. They started with 10 cars, and now we're over 70. That does not surprise me. And Rocket Pass 6 coming up to Rocket Pass 7 is pretty crazy. So, again, they've got stay tuned later this summer for more info on the future of the game. And I'm really excited for that. It feels like there's something big coming. Feels like we're going to get some good stuff. I'm trying to be level-headed about it, not get too excited, but it just seems like they're warming up into something. So let's just scroll through here again. If you've been along this Rocket League journey for a while, I think you'll appreciate a lot of this, and some of this was actually very surprising to me as I took a look at it. So 75 million players across all 4 systems is really, really cool. 5 billion matches played is a ton. And what's crazy is there's 29 billion goals, that's a lot. That is absolutely a lot when you consider all the different matches that incorporates. So really starting back July 7th, 2015, the PC and PS4 launch. You get Snow Day in between there, then Xbox One gets to launch, and Hoops mode. So it's interesting to see kind of when some of this stuff came in. Thought that was pretty cool. You got your first RLCS season in May of 2016. They add Rumble in. You get Drop Shot, which that's right around about, I think, when I was kind of sort of getting into the game, if I'm not mistaken. You get fan rewards introduced, which is pretty cool. Partnership with Monster Cat's always been really, really big. You get CRL. That was always a fun series for me. Not something I would spend a whole ton of time invested in, but if it was on and I wasn't streaming, I'd throw it up. It was a cool series. Again, you get the Nintendo Switch coming in. You got tournaments. I remember very specifically the tournaments update, and interesting. They talked about wanting to do more with that. So I'm curious if we'll see more of that come in. We get the Rocket Passes that started September of 2018. Then we get cross-platform play was really, really big. And then you can see that it's already been over a year since they joined Epic Games, which is crazy to me. It feels like just not very long ago we were talking about that and how that was going to change the game. And it obviously did for a lot of things, but that's cool. That's kind of a neat little look back at the timeline of, again, the big moments for the last 5 years of this game. That's pretty crazy. So here's some of the interesting stats. So most popular Rocket Pass car is the Ronin. Not surprised about that. I like the Ronin. Premium tiers unlocked. That's a lot of tiers. Most popular limited time mode is actually Heat Seeker, which is really interesting. But pretty cool, actually. Hopefully, they see some of these things and decide to keep some of these things. But time will tell. But that's really cool, actually. Here's the things that blew me away when I saw this the first time. So, the most popular items, this is equipped over the last 12 months. The Fennec as the car, very surprising. I would have thought you would have seen one of the base cars, the Octane, obviously, but the Fennec has really grown in popularity, so that's pretty cool. The Germophile decal, which does not surprise me either. Again, a Rocket Pass item. FSLBs actually being one of the most popular items is also very interesting, and I'm sure it probably accounts for all the painted variations of them. Beat Saber as a boost is really interesting. Pixelated shades and the antenna there. Dueling Dragons has always been a really, really popular goal explosion. And I'm not surprised to see that people use it absolutely a ton. You get the Ruckus Trail, you get the Sunset Banner, and the Spring Pagoda. So all of you people out there, this is for all the folks out there that talk about that nobody ever uses those event items. They absolutely do. The Spring Pagoda was one of my favorite event items that we've probably ever had. I thought it was really, really cool. Don't use it a lot myself, but it just goes to show some of this stuff actually does get used, which just kind of further influences and talks about these special events. Whether you like the stuff or not, somebody out there will. And that's a couple of items there that folks are using. So I thought that was really interesting. Thought that was really cool, especially looking back at the last year and what's gotten a lot of popularity. And then if you're looking for some training packs, these are the most downloaded ones by the community. So you can put those codes in. I'm sure they're probably highlighted a lot of them. And you can get yourself some training packs. The Ultimate Warm Up. I've used different versions of the Ultimate Warm Up, and obviously everybody wants to know how to air dribble off the wall. So none of these three surprised me very much. But if you're looking for some good packs, these seem to be what people have found success with. So that's really it for this. I thought that was pretty cool. If you want, you can go to Rocket League's homepage. You can take a look at this. This is up on their homepage for you to scroll through and take a look a little bit more. But pretty cool. I thought that was pretty neat. So let's jump back over to the video capture. Let's get to the good stuff here. And yeah, let's crack some eggs. I think that's what you're all probably here to do. That's what I'm here to do. We're going to do 26 today. We picked up some more. We'll step it up just a little bit. And we'll jump into this. So again, basically double painted chance. Really, really excited. Good, always good to see this animation. Very, very excited today. I mixed up the car. I'm working through some Rocket Pass challenges. And just wanted to mix up my designs a little bit. Uh-oh. Come on now. I got the Zombas too. Of course, we couldn't get the paint, but we got the Zombas. That's okay. At least we're getting some exotics thrown in here. That's not bad. We'll take that. 100% we'll take those. Getting some decals. Again, if you're not familiar with these are CC 1 through 4. So some pretty good items, but a lot of stuff that actually can't come painted. Some stuff that now can. Again, our exotics in this. Good section of black markets too. It'd be nice to maybe crack a black market. Would be pretty cool. We'll have a couple of more of these episodes at least. people are still grinding for these. You still got time as well if you're looking towards yours. So get out there. You know, I talked at the end of last episode, but again, people always ask me, how do you get an inventory? How do you start? What do you do? I'm telling you now, play the game. Play the game, grind yourself some eggs. You can sell those eggs for credits pretty easily, and at least get yourself a little stockpile going. And the event items. That's the other thing, is people, you know, people will grab that stuff, especially if they miss the event. From time to time, they won't sell for crazy amounts, but anything you can add to the inventory is always good, as well as your XP packs. Get your XP packs, get your level ups, get your associated items, your rocket pass stuff. You never know what you're gonna kind of stumble on with that. We're getting a lot of certs here, which is pretty cool. Nothing super crazy yet. You get that cobalt boost there a couple ago. You know, I talked about this the last time. Roadkill is actually a really cool decal. I've got the Mako Marks paint finish rocking on this just because I need to do that for one of the Rocket Pass challenges I never did. Also working through trying to grind my ranked wins. Me and Sloth have been having some fun with that, actually. Having some success in 2s, which is pretty cool. We streamed some of that the other day. Had some folks drop in, so appreciate the support on that. Again, if you guys ever want to join us on a stream, the original FSLs. Now, see, these can come painted. I actually really like these wheels painted. If you're not familiar, the FSLBs kind of added a bunch of flair to the tread, which is cool. But those would have been cool to get painted as well. But yeah, join us over on a stream sometime. Again, links in the description. Twitch down below. We'd love to have you. Again, going to be doing some Rocket League and a whole bunch of other stuff. Octane Shisha. And I really have missed this. I really have. It makes me want to go out very much. Striker Mondo. Ooh. Makes me really want to go out and find a bunch of the other golden items, which are very expensive right now, unfortunately. The eggs are pretty easy to come by. Had pretty good success picking these up in good batches. Old Pixel Fire boost. Alright, we need one good item. Come on now. I only got a couple left. Need one good one. One just solid. We got the Zombas. That would have been good if we could have got them painted. What is... all the certs today. Not a lot of paints, but a lot of certs. Ah, the Takumi. Well, last one for this episode. A lot of rare decals. That is, I'm going to call that the crate opening gamble, right? Sometimes you hit it big, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you miss. Honestly, I think the Zombas and the Cobalt boost we got, the Cobalt Proton we got at the beginning was the best. If these would have been painted, that would have been pretty nice. Just a whole bunch of rares. Honestly, some decent certs here. Scorer, Sweeper, Striker, Tactician, Striker. Again, the one thing I wish we would have with these, at least with Golden Series items, would be able to trade them up. Fortunately, as you can tell, we cannot do that. But that's okay. Hopefully you guys sat back and enjoyed that. And again, you can see we've got some more golden eggs to do, so we'll do a couple more episodes of those. We're going to mix in some other content as well, and I'll try to keep you guys up to date with all of the news, as well as anything else that Rocket League, Psyonix Epic, anything that they post. I thought, again, hopefully you enjoyed the little look back on the history of Rocket League and some of the popular stuff over the last 12 months or so was pretty cool. So pretty quick, short episode. Again, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please throw a like. Throw a comment down below. Let me know how your special event grind is going. Let me know if you got a little bit extra time for this competitive season. So, you know, please give us let us know how that's going. I just had an EFT. I got EFT running in the background, and I just I just had a notification, so that totally threw me off. Let me know how your ranks are going for this season. If there's anything else you're trying to grind to while you got a little bit of additional time. Again, myself trying to do some of my wins, so we'll see where we get to. But again, really do appreciate all the support in the past couple of videos. More to look forward in the future, so stay tuned for that. And again, please come join us on a stream sometime over on Twitch. Links in the description below. Discord, give us a follow over there too. Feel free to join that community, link up with some folks, post some of your designs as well. We always love to see some community designs. And yeah, just appreciate all the support. So I've been Doc, Average Gamer Guys. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you in the next one, and hopefully catch you on a stream real soon. Peace.